Good morning, my dear. Today I am going to discuss the part 5 of CSS, and that is external style sheet. In last class, I discussed inline style sheet. Now, today I am going to explain you what is the use of external style sheet and when you have to use. But one thing, please keep it in mind. Nowadays, the websites which are created, those all websites are not having the external style sheet. They have inline or the internal style sheet. Because here we have the concept of two files, but in the internal and the inline we have the concept of only one file, that is having the extension .html. But here I will use .html as well as .css. Okay, now few points are that you have to know, my dear, and that are very important. Now, my first point is in CSS external style sheet is an isolated file where you declare all the styles where you want to use on your website. It is clear to everyone. Second one, in external style sheet, we used to apply the styles for each element at once. Yes, that is also clear to everyone, because if I'm using a P is my element, then its style all I will have in one place. In this, you can modify the look of an entire website by changing one file. Listen, my dear, I have done my HTML file where I use the tags, different tags. But when I have to format my those all contents of HTML document, then I will go for CSS. So in that, all the formatting part will be there. You want no, I should have some more part, then only you have to touch the CSS file, not the HTML one. Now the file should be saved with, already I said you are having two files, one file that will be saved with the HTML and other one file that will be CSS. And how we are going to link the HTML with the CSS? Using the link tag. I will explain, you will understand it. Okay, now the next point, when a browser reads a style sheet, it will change the HTML document in accordance with the style specified in the style sheet. That means whatever the effect that you have given in CSS, as per that your contents will be formatted, my dear. Now some more thing you have to know. Yes, now external style sheet. Now my first now my first part is what? An external style sheet is a separated text file with the CSS extension. You define all the style rules. Listen, my dear, in HTML, you have to write the HTML document, but no style rules, because styles rules should be defined in a separate file having the extension .css. Now, create the separate style sheet and include this style in the HTML page. Okay, each page must include a reference to the external style sheet file inside the link. Already I said you, using the link element. Link is a tag. Okay, this tag which will be available inside the head element, which will make a link. with HTML to CSS one. When I will discuss the HTML program and the CSS one, you will understand well. Okay, now I'm coming directly to my HTML document. Okay, so first of all, I will go to the notepad, and here I will write first the coding of HTML. Okay, so first you write HTML, then you write head, and head contains title as well as link. So I will write here title. Now I'm working with the external one, so I will write working with external style sheet. Okay, then I will use slash title. Clear? Now I will go for link element. Understood? So I will use here link. Now, first attribute that I will be using here, that will be, yes, that will be rel. Now, what is rel? I will explain, my dear. Let me write first. STYLE sheet. STYLE, yeah. Now, why I have used rel this one? It shows that I'm going to link the CSS file. Which file I'm going to link? The CSS file. Now, next one, that will be type. Type equal to text slash CSS. Now, students, it specifies the media type of the style tag. Which type? Media type. Next one, that is href equal to, I will just have blank. Let me first explain. Now, students, what is href? It specifies the URL. What it specifies? It specifies the URL of which one? Of which one? Of CSS file. I have made this one, left this one, because I will decide which the file that I will create for the CSS one, that I will write later on. Okay, so I have kept this one as blank, and then closed, and then slash head. Again, I am saying you, first one, what is rel? Yeah, rel means linking which file? CSS file. Linking with which file? The CSS file. This is my HTML file, but this file is going to be linked with the CSS one. Next one is type equal to text that CSS. Yes, what is? It specifies the media type. It specifies the media type of which one? Of the style tag. Understood? Of the style tag. And the last one, href, it specifies the URL of CSS piece. So these three parts you must have to learn. Whenever I'm going to use the link element, I must use the three attributes. First attribute will be rel, next one will be type, and the third one will be href. Now I will use my body. Now here you are free. How you write the HTML document? Same thing. Like paragraph. I have written paragraph. Suppose, how are you? Okay, how are you? And then slash p. Clear? Now I'm going to use h1 also. Clear? Heading 1, and that is a thank you. Clear? And then slash h1, and then slash body, and then slash html. My work is over. You just see, this is your, this thing you are knowing. These 3 lines you are knowing. Other these all lines also you are knowing. That means these parts already you are aware. Only one thing that is new in HTML document. What is this one? This one. This one is new for you. And other one is as it is. Now using this, I'm going to link a CSS file. Now I'm going to give the name. Suppose uh, first.css, first, first.css. So this file I have to create, my dear. So let me save this file. Save as, yes, external.html. Now my first file is saved. Now listen, my dear, which 2 elements I have used? P and H1. This you have to keep it in mind. Now close. Now I am going to work with the other one. Now what the file I have kept in the CSS one? Wait. I forgot. First.css. Okay. Now my first one is the paragraph one. Okay. Now in paragraph, how you want to format your text? Understood? That should be inside this. Okay. Next tag, what I used? H1. This I will use inside the curly brace. Now, what the style you want to define, my dear? That the style you must use inside the curly brace. Now, like my paragraph. Okay. My paragraph should have background color as yellow. Clear? Semicolon. It should have foreground color green. So I will write here color and then green. If no more, then semicolon and then bring it here. But when we are writing the style, yes, the CSS one, then you use like this way. This is good. In this way you will write, now my dear, this will be good. Clear? In this way you write. Now H1. Now in heading 1, which type of formatting effects that you want to apply, that is your property and value that you can give it. Like my font size should be 50 px, little bit big. Okay. I want to make this one as italic. So what I will use here, font dash style style italic. Okay. I want this one should be in lowercase. Then what I will write here, text dash transform and then lowercase. Okay. And then use the semicolon and close it. And now in a proper format you write it. It is not mandatory that you should have this way. You can have in any other way also. Now see, my dear, I have written a hello in paragraph tag. Then hello will have what the background color? Yellow. And what the foreground color? Green. What about the heading 1? I use thank you. Thank you will have the size 50 px, style as italic, and it will be in lowercase. Now, can you remember what the file I have defined in the link tag? That is first.css. This file I will save it. So I will go here in file and then use save and then first.css. Got it? Because in that href, in the HTML document, I define the file name as first.css. So it means the CSS should have the name first. But what the extension I have used? .css. Now I will save it. Over. Now you see. Whether it is going to be applied or not, I will open it. Listen, CSS file never we have to open, only the HTML. This is my HTML file. I will open with Google Chrome. Now you see, my dear, just to watch it carefully. I have written how are you, yellow it is showing. Yellow is this one. Color is green, it is showing green. Next one, thank you. There I have written T capital and rest all small. But text transform lowercase, what has done? All the letters in small. Now italic I have used, you see, little bit slanted towards right side, and size 50 px. So here what we have done, we have taken two files. One file is the HTML, one another one file is the CSS one, and we are linking these both files via the HTML document using link tag. I hope you all have understood this all topic. Let me have some more changing, my dear, so that you can understand more. Now green I have used. Now I want to have some more changing. Yes, like what I can say, size I've used. I want to align this one. How are you at the center? So what I will write here, text align and then center, semicolon. Text will be aligned at the center. I will show you. Here I want to add one more. Yes, in the heading tag, what will be lowercase I have done, italic I have done. Now bold I have not done. I think bold not done. So I will be using bold. So I will use font dash weight colon bold semicolon. Now you see. And here size it is 50. Now I am going to make it small, only 30. Now I am going to save it. I will reload it. See what I added, align equal to center. You see, it is aligned at the center. And here what the new 30, that means earlier it was 50, now it is 30. It means size has been small. And what I have used, one more I have used bold. Now it has become bold. So this is the benefit of CSS and HTML. Understood? I hope you all have understood, my dear. Thank you.